Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Together Apart video series. We are now in our third week of the spiritual practice of Sfirat HaOmer, or counting the Omer. As a reminder, this is a daily practice of counting the days between the holidays of Passover and Shavuot. For 7 weeks, we count each day on this 7-week journey, from our exodus from Egypt, which we celebrate on Passover, to receiving the Torah at Mount Sinai, which we celebrate on Shavuot. And as part of this practice of counting, we're also invited to engage in spiritual self-reflection. Each week, the Jewish mystical tradition invites us to reflect on a different spiritual quality within our souls. This is based on the understanding that the more spiritual reflection and growth that we can do before we reach Shavuot, the better prepared we are going to be to receive the Torah, the better prepared we're going to be to allow the Torah's wisdom and insights to enter into our hearts and into our lives. So this week, on this third week of the practice, we're invited to focus on the spiritual trait of T Ferret, which means beauty, harmony, balance, and compassion. Now, in the mystical understanding, T Ferret is about trying to harmonize the last two traits that we worked on. It's about trying to hold together these two traits that run in opposition to one another within ourselves. The first of those traits being chesed, being boundlessness and overflowing loving kindness, and its opposite gevura, strength, boundaries, and discernment. In this way, T Ferret is the spiritual force within us that enables us to hold together different and opposing parts of ourselves, that allows us to create harmony and beauty within ourselves through bringing together inner multiplicity. So the question, of course, is what is the beauty that comes from holding together opposites and holding multiplicity within ourselves? Well, first let's think about it in terms of something like a painting. It's actually the multiplicity found within a painting, with color, with shapes, with other elements, that comes together to allow the painting to be truly beautiful. If the painting just had one element, its beauty would be much less. If we look at this in ourselves, we see the same way. And we might ask, what is this beauty actually that emerges within us when we're able to hold together opposing forces? I think the beauty that emerges when we hold together disparate parts of ourselves is actually the chance to live a life fully embraced, and therefore to live a life fully felt. Just as in the Jewish calendar this week, we have both a time of mourning with Yom HaZikaron, Israel's Memorial Day, and a time of celebration with Yom HaAtzmaut, Israel's Independence Day. We too, within ourselves, contain such multiplicity, such multitudes. For example, at any given moment, we might be feeling both grief and joy, both fear and possibility, disappointment and hope, discouragement and resolve. It's only a full embrace of willingness to hold together this inner multiplicity of all that we feel and think in any given moment, do we get to fully embrace life. And in this way, do we get to live a life that's fully felt and fully alive. This is the true beauty, to embrace the fullness within ourselves so that we can fully live. So with this, I want to invite you to reflect this week. What multiplicity are you holding within yourself this week, or in this moment that you're watching this video? And what beauty might emerge for you if you're able to hold together this multiplicity, if you're able to fully embrace these inner opposites? As usual, I look forward to hearing your responses to these questions. You can reach me at rabbi@bethtorah.org. I look forward to hearing what's on your heart and your mind.